So I'd like to share a story with you about a young woman who, can you hear me? Yep, who fell pregnant in high school. It was unplanned, and when her son Ben was born, she was told that it was likely that he was never going to walk or talk. Around this same time, she was applying for rental properties, trying to find somewhere for them to live. They were pretty crappy rental properties. She was rejected from every single one of them because she was a young single mum. Then one day her luck changed and she was given the opportunity to rent a property through a community housing organisation where rent was affordable and the home was long-term. So this meant that she could focus on the other important things like finishing year 12, getting a degree, getting work, and all of these things really had a huge impact because it built her confidence over those years and really increased her sense of self-worth. Most importantly though, it meant that she could be a present mum and she could be there for her son and she could do all the therapy that was required to give him the very best chance in life. So during these years, her rent would go up and her income would change depending on whether she was caring or studying or working. And her rent always remained affordable because she was charged 30% of her income. So today, her son now walks and he talks. She has a wonderful job that she absolutely loves, and they now own that very same home. So this is a true story, and it's my story. And I guess it's what motivates me to do the work that I do. And it's why I'm here tonight, to make sure that other women can be afforded that exact same opportunity that I was given all those years ago, because I've experienced firsthand the difference that it can make in a woman's life and her children's life. So yes, that's why we're here tonight. Homelessness and the lack of affordable housing is growing at an alarming rate, and it's getting worse. In Victoria, the number of homeless women is increasing, and almost 2 in every 3 people that access homelessness services is a woman. Now, it's hard to gauge the real extent, it's underreported, and that's because a woman will often hide her homelessness in trying to manage it, so sleeping on a friend's couch, repartnering, swapping sex for somewhere to sleep, taking on high-cost, low-quality housing and forgoing essentials like food and heating so that she can pay the rent and keep a roof over her head. But the biggest driver of family violence, of homelessness in our community is family violence. And a real severe lack of affordable housing for women when they're trying to escape drives them back into violent and unsafe relationships. And, you know, I can't imagine, and I don't know if you can imagine, if you were given the option, the 2 options, one being return to a violent and unsafe home, or face being homeless, not having a home, and leaving with your children. So, it's a tough one. I mean, beyond that, we know that the private rental market is tough. And for these women, it's even tougher. And there's statistics that say that only 3 in every 100 properties is affordable for a woman who's earning the minimum wage. Now, if you're a single mum, it's only 2 in every 100. And if you're a woman who's on the age pension, it is even less than that. And you really would have no hope if you were on the age pension and had to apply for a rental property. It's devastating. So, WPI focus on at-risk women because they face the most disadvantage in accessing housing. We give women permanent homes, we break cycles, and we help to create new beginnings. We've been doing this for 20 years, so we know what we're doing, and we own and manage all of our own properties, providing homes to over 200 women and their children. We're truly unique because we're the only women-specific housing provider in the whole of Victoria. And a recent independent evaluation found that women in our housing are happier, they're healthier, they have better relationships with their families, They participate more in school, in work, and within the community. And as a result of that, their kids are healthier, happier, and doing much better at school. So this is fantastic, and it's a wonderful outcome, but we still have a huge problem. We have 200 women on the waiting list and not enough homes to house them or to provide homes. We turn away dozens every week because we just cannot meet the demand. Now, this is the part that I'm very excited about, because 2 years ago we established a residential real estate agency, and that's our social enterprise. And we established it so that we could generate a known and reliable income stream so that we can keep on building homes and meet that demand and house more women and children. We offer high quality property management and leasing services to customers within the Melbourne property market, and we already have a rental portfolio today, a new landlord came over, for 128 properties, which is fantastic. So we know real estate is a proven and profitable business. What we're doing is we're building a viable and scalable social enterprise that will allow us to keep on building more homes well into the future. And eventually it will make WPI self-sustainable. So what we're doing is groundbreaking. We're getting the profits that can be made in real estate, and we're using those to build affordable homes in the community for women and children that need it the most. So we're here tonight to ask this wonderful crowd to dig deep. If we can raise $15,000 here tonight, it will mean that we'll be able to acquire 30 more properties under management in the real estate agency, and that will spearhead our growth by 1 whole year. It will mean that we can house up to 10 women and children 1 whole year sooner. And for a woman who's homeless or facing homelessness, it's a very long time. So the more money that is pledged here tonight, the faster we can grow, and the more houses we can build, and the more lives we can change. So we're hoping that you can help make a real difference. And I know personally how life-changing that difference can be for a woman. And I'd like to invite Kylie, who's a current WPI tenant, on stage for question and answers.